Hi, I'm Sam Bell and I'm going to be answering your questions. Alright, first one. What's been your favourite goal you've scored for City? I'm probably going to have to say my first goal, Swansea away in the FA Cup. Obviously being my first one, it had that extra meaning behind it, and being a winner in a FA Cup game in front of the away fans, you know, that made it that extra bit special. So yeah, probably that one. Who is your idol? Well, when I was growing up, I always liked Torres. I even actually had a Liverpool shirt with his name on, even though I hated Liverpool. But then I also had my dad, who played for the club, obviously. So yeah, I've always sort of gone to him for advice and always looked up to him. So probably them two, yeah. Chinese food or Indian food? 100% Indian for me. Well, obviously you got your poppadoms, your pickle trays and stuff. And then like a chicken tikka biryani or a chicken danzak. Rice and then naan, obviously. But
chicken boner, lamb boner, prawn boner, mushroom rice, bag of chips, keema naan and 9 poppadoms.
If it meant you'd score in every game this season, would you shave your head? Without a doubt. If you got any clippers on you now, then yes. Yeah, that's a no-brainer, I think. Nandos order, oh my days. I've not been to Nandos in a couple of years, I don't think. 4 chicken thighs, hot, surprisingly. You gotta have the peri salted chips and either spicy rice or, you know, the mash. The mash is actually criminally underrated, so maybe garlic bread, depending if I've got them rewards to use, but yeah.
You've listed most of the sides there.
Yeah, I like to mix and match.
Have you ever put the garlic sauce in the mash?
No, I've seen a couple of people do it though. I'm not a big fan of pungent sauces like that. Favourite Star Wars character? No, that's a good question. Not sure how you knew I like Star Wars, but Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, he's just the GOAT, really.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
What's your favourite City chant to hear on the pitch when you're playing, Sam? I like Corns' new one, actually. Yeah, that's quite catchy. Obviously, the one you guys sing for me, it's nice to hear as well. Would you rather be a dog that meowed or a cat that barked? I'm gonna go dog that meowed, because I'm not the biggest. I've got 2 dogs at home and I think it'd be quite funny to hear. Who's fastest at sea? I think you're looking at him. If Sam Bell had a favourite bell, what bell would Sam Bell's favourite bell? I'm guessing you're meant to say B at the end. Dumbbell? Yeah, let's go dumbbell then. What do you like doing away from football? I'm quite an avid golfer. Yeah, I enjoy my golf. I like watching F1 as well. I'm getting quite into that. I've even taken up reading, as boring as that sounds.
Captain Underpants?
Well, yeah, they're givens. Them and the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I'm not sure they really count at my age. I've read 3 of the Richard Osman series books. I'd quite enjoy them. Most memorable match, other than Swansea, probably the West Brom at home, scoring a brace. That's the first time I've scored 2 in a game, so it's another first for me in a FA Cup game, so probably that one, yeah. Favourite away ground you played in? Sunderland or Leicester, or Leeds actually as well. Thought the atmospheres there were unbelievable, like prior to kick-off, and then during the game. My dad's not going to be best pleased saying Sunderland, as he's a Newcastle fan, but yeah, they were pretty decent, to be fair. Gold or haze? Classic Thatcher's gold, isn't it? Not that I've tried it. How many goals did you score in a season for Nelson United? I wouldn't be able to give an exact answer, but I'd probably say around 30-ish maybe. Yeah, just before I left, we'd won the league back-to-back, and I think I'd scored a few in both of those seasons, but yeah, I guess I'd say around 30-ish. What's your golf handicap now? I think it's about 12.8, so we ran that up to 13 just to get that extra shot. It's winter time, it's time to work on the game now, ready for the summer. Who's better, Mickey Bell or Sam Bell? I'm gonna back myself and say me. He always tells me that I'm better than him at my age, so I'm gonna listen to him. And yeah, hopefully can kick on and score more goals than him than he did here. Favourite cheese? I'm not a big cheese fan. Halloumi is my favourite, but that's about it for me and cheese. Yeah, I don't go anywhere near the mouldy stuff. Best trim in the squad. I mean, Zach always looks pretty clean. George, he always gets a nice little taper. But again, I think I might have to put my own up there. It's probably not looking great at the minute. A bit wet from training, but who's your closest friend at Bristol City? Obviously the boys I play golf with, so that's like Max, Corns, George, and then we got a few new golfers into the group like Tails, and Nazy started playing again. But then I sit by Rob in the changing room, so I'm quite close with him, and Pringy, obviously on that left-hand side, I got a good relationship with him. Mrs. Elliot says her history lessons made you the amazing player you are. Is this true? Hashtag Team Nelsy. I mean, it's gotta be, hasn't it? I wasn't the biggest fan of history, I can't lie. I can say that now, I'm not there. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed being taught by Mrs. Elliot, and I hope she's very well. If you had to pick one teammate to be your personal shopper, who would you pick? Maybe Max, and I quite like his gear, and he likes a few of mine, I think. How do you get that parting so perfect? Well, this is naturally just how my hair splits, I guess. I just sort of comb it. I could comb it back all one way, and if I just shake my head a bit, it just splits into how it is. Favourite City kit ever? Probably the all white and all black. I think it was all white. Puma ones from, I'd say, around 2008-ish. I think they're pretty classic City kits. Who would you rather take on a deserted island with you for 1 year? Scott or Sykes, and why? Well, I think I'd need a translator for both of those. Their accents are both pretty strong. I'm gonna go Sykesy. I think he seems like he's got his head a bit more screwed on than Scotty. So yeah, I'm gonna go Sykesy.